In, good evening, good afternoon, lads, ladies, pirates, players, people, real people behind the profile stats. It's Friday fun day, but today is when we make the stand. Today is the point. We have to place down the flag into the ground. We must make a stand right now because this is the time. I'm not going to look at the 22,000 views. I'm not going to look at the 101 subscribers because I have to be myself. That's point number one. On point. I have to be on point. This is the point. To move forward verbally, physically, spiritually, I have to speak to you. I have to let you know who I am. I have to let you know what I am. I have to let you know what I've become and why I've become who I've become. Because I don't feel to be in this relationship together that it's fair that I allow you to continue with me without knowing who and what I've become. And it's because of the opportunities, decisions, choices, intentions and outcomes. So basically, as a child, I was groomed to become a groom. It's like, the child bride. But it was like I was being groomed. And I don't want to speak on behalf of my brothers and sisters because I was the only one that got away, you see. So, the name Unique Rebel. It kind of like, it all comes back around again. That's why I said to you, I've been saying it to you from not my first videos, because my first videos were silent videos. It was like Charlie Chaplin's. I didn't discover this voice until it came upon me, until when certain pressures were put upon me, you see, and then the voice kind of came. It was a gift. So I have to use this gift at this time of giving and forgiving. Be all blessed in your own ways. Thank you for being part of the channels. I'm sorry, this channel is meant to have always been a gaming channel, but as I says to you, this channel started off as a channel that was created for charity. And the thing is, if I do not allow nature to take its course, this channel would become something totally else to impress. It's not to impress. This channel is purely for all those that be worthy and more. So basically I was groomed as a child. I was always asked repeatedly that when it's time, when I say to you to do something, that you must say yes. So over time, I had the pressures applied upon my decision making from early age. When the time came, I wasn't around because of the pressures that were applied upon me as a child. I was kind of kicked, That's why I always stand firm and say, look, don't kick people early and stuff, and give people a chance and whatever, Now you know why Unique Rebel has been doing this. Yeah, because I had it happen to me, you see, as a child. I dragged my bed. I want all you English, British, right? Think about this, right? You live in this country, don't you? Yeah. You know what the payments are like outside, you know the weather's like, right? Listen, yeah. Imagine, mate, that you have to pull your bed down the road with all your luggage on it, yeah? I had no wheels left underneath the bed by the time I got to the end of the road. And I'm glad my grandfather, my grandpa, I'm glad my grandpa lived just down the road. That's why I speak about my grandpa in all my videos, because he took me in under his wing. I was raised by my grandparents. And that's why I speak about my grandfather all the time now. Do you understand what it's all about? That's why I've been doing this. Yeah, so it's important that you know who I am. And I know many people that watch this video are people that care. There could be a few that don't. But to be honest with you, the kind of stuff that I'm going through right now, the pressures, I don't want to keep on mushrooms, you understand? I don't. So the thing is, where the story is leading to is because I'm the eldest of the eldest. So I'm one of the elders, you understand? So what happened was I needed everyone to come with me at a time that a man needs his family the most. I asked everyone to come with me, and it just didn't happen. So I had to go along myself, across the waves, across the seas. I travelled, and I ended up just getting into a family that really wasn't. It wasn't, it wasn't really the correct thing to do at the time. Looking back at it, except now looking back at it, I can accept that my two most amazing, great, wonderful, most children that came out of the relationships made it worth, and more, and I love them. My two elder ones, yeah, I see them recently after 9 long years. So basically, what I'm trying to get to is where we're reaching in point of time right now. Yeah, I haven't met them for a long time, and I'd like to have them with me. But the thing is, there's things, there's people, there's powers that do not allow certain specifics due to whatever they feel is best and right, and whatever they feel is best and right is not always what's best and right, because they've let me little ones down before. My little ones don't know. Yeah, because the services that take away your children's, it wasn't because of anything that I had did. Because, long story short, all right, flip flop all this cry business, all right. I'm telling you straight, this is what it is. What had happened was, I got involved into a family that were just there for the passports. You understand? So no matter what, I was gonna hit that wall anyway. Do you understand? No matter what, I was gonna hit that obstacle anyway. So it's not my family's fault. It was just my destiny, you see. I was always going to hit that wall because no matter what, it was going to happen. And it was just destined that way. And even though I asked all family members they want to come with me, they didn't come. And it just worked out the way it did. So the moral of the story is, no matter what foot your flip-flop is on, make sure when the caller calls, you must respond. Yeah, that's the moral of the story. For me to spend the rest of my life or cry baby over it, it's not going to work that way. You see, it's not gonna progress for any betterment. Yeah, so just need to let you know this is what happened with me. This is going to be left in the past now. You understand? I don't wish to live upon my feeling bad about myself and the sorrows. That's not what this channel is all about. That's not what we intended to create this channel for the sole purpose and reasons of charity for all those that be worthy. Whether it be charity just by the word of mouth, you understand? It's still charity. And it's still for a better purpose, you know? And that's what we need to work towards. We need to work towards the better purpose, the better reasons behind the purpose, the intentions behind the reasoning. And most importantly, we need to work towards a better understanding for those that be worthy. And more. It's always more. Has to always be more. Yeah, so I had to get that out. I had to get that over to all those that are worthy. Yeah, because sometimes what it is, sometimes you evolve with your understandings. You evolve with the times. You must evolve with not just the deployments of troops in life, but also the usage of the icon ability and timing it perfectly. And that's what I'm trying to master the art right now. You can watch from my videos that I have evolved in the gameplay. Yeah, by allowing the assist of real life to assist to move forward. See, who can talk about these kind of things? What kind of level of spirituality are you taking this to, Unique Rebel? What kind of understanding does it take for a man to speak about how he was raised? And that all this puzzle comes together now. You've made it so clear. It's unbelievable. And it kind of like it's been what it's been, all right? It's been a rocky ride. We got to where we got to so far. Now I find it's like when they turn around and says to me recently about my little ones, the older two that I haven't seen for. They says that you should have. They says that you should have asked to be with them a few years ago. Then they would have said all right. They would have been okay about it. You button brain, did you not look at the paperwork and see that I've already asked to be with these little ones? I've actually put court cases and I've asked numerous times to have them with me. I've always have asked them to have them be with me. The answers they gave me was that they didn't want to be with me after like 3-4 interviews of 2-3 hours each. They just says, the interviewers go, oh, they don't want to be with you. They try to pull it, they press buttons. They keep pressing these buttons. And that's what it was. They keep pressing these buttons. They keep trying to upset families, people. They keep trying to upset, and then, they try to create this situation and they try to upset the diagram dynamics of normality. Yeah, they've been playing, you understand? They've been doing it for a long time. And they've been messing me about. Every time I get close to being with my little ones again, they keep hitting. They keep coming out with something new. Yeah, I'm not taking it normal. You understand? I stand my ground. It's been long enough. Basically, I got a phone call yesterday saying that my older one's appendicitis. It's got appendix. Yeah. They're saying it's been ruptured. Yeah, do you know what that means? Ruptured means like it's burst. Yeah. So when appendicitis burst, when I was 11 years old, I had mine taken out. Ever since then, I've never ever studied back into it again. They're giving him antibiotics to control the pain, but at the same time, what they're doing is they're asking his questions, would you like to be with your parent or whatever? And because he's on antibiotics and whatever, what kind of answers is he going to give? But you know what it is? I quite understand, I understand that that's the betterment, but they don't realize the danger that they've kept being away from. There's a reason why all this happened. And no one realizes it. This is the Easter egg of the video. Yeah, me older two. They will never, I don't know when they'll ever see this video, in the futures. But they've never known it, and I've never been able to get it out to them because of rules and laws. But there's nothing stopping me from making a video. That's the one, that's the one. If you hear my voice, echo. Be assured, I'd always be there for you and all those that be worried. Garabadoof. That's the one. Yes, sir. Basically, how it works is, they never knew. Yeah, they never knew all this, Father went under pressure, wanted to go. No one came with him. Family let him down. So I choose who my family is now. For all those that be worthy in gameplay. Yeah. Gadabadoofed. Yeah, gadabadoofed. Yeah, from Canada to America. Yeah. From Russia to China. From Australia. Gadabadoof to Italy, gadabadoof. From India to Arabia. From Somalia to Israel, gadabadoof. Yeah, we're making things happen. Gadabadoof. Yeah, we're getting international with our linguistics and algorithm dynamics, ultimately. Yes, it's like basically they never knew. It wasn't their fault. The point is, it wasn't never their fault. But it's just that, at the time, it's like doing for me, it feels like a 16-year sentence. And at the end of it, yeah, so it's like basically we're at the point where they need to know the truth, and the truth is that they got played, they got bullied, they got played, they got cheated. That's the point. They got messed around with, and that's what everyone else caused the effect. It's bad family management, you understand? That's the management we're taking it to. Yeah, it's like basically it's everything that you shouldn't do, you understand? Yeah, so I'm like that product out of the decision making, out of the intentions, out of the choices, decisions, intentions, choices, opportunities, outcomes. You understand? I'm like the end result. This is what you created. No, this is what's coming to you from now on. All the videos from here on are gonna be dropping a hammer. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, we're climbing 1023 PR. What the mushroom happened overnight? Who tried to touch us? Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I don't mind you all doing this, Look, I don't mind you doing this. Look, who are you? Oh, you're part of the mushroom crew. They're the mushroom crew for now, yeah? Let's see your little mushroom hit, yeah? You think my island's not evolving every time? Nah. Yeah, so good. We're taking it to the point now. Get up a doof. Yeah, mushroom. Yeah, he sent you here, innit, to try hurt my PR, you understand? You mushroom. You're gonna have to study. You're gonna have to go to the Unique Rebels Academy to pick up things. Look what I've done. I centralized my thoughts. I thought so. I've been trying to tell you all this time, you understand, or those that be worthy. You're meant to centralize your thoughts, your legendary pirate thoughts. And that's what you're supposed to do, because it's got one of the highest hit points. If you check it up, a pirate hall has the highest hit points. And second of all, your main ship has the highest hit points. And you didn't know it. The I've been trying to tell you. Even a silo has quite a decent amount of hit points. That's why I got it all centralized, don't you see? Yeah, it's so good. Just trying to see what this ragamuffin, what he done, you understand? Let's see what he done. He tried to get through those glitchy walls. You know what it is? Listen, lunatic. It's so good. Yeah, lunatic. This is a shout out to you, sunshine. Yeah, we do is it's trial and error when it comes to the guild ship setting. When you set up the guild ship, I've done a video on setting up guild ship and stuff, yeah? Try to search for it. Basically, I'll try to chat to you as well another times, all right? You know how contact, communicate across the waves. You know what I'm saying, innit? I got that little message in the bottle. You know talking about lunatic. Yeah, no one needs to know. Ultimately, what it is, setting the guild ship is all hit and miss. It's trial and error. Where's those two witch doctors going? Are they witch doctors? Well, do both of them need to walk back to like a... What they're doing? I'm trying to back you, whatever, you know. Yeah. It's so good. Yeah, I don't want to watch your attack because you're not attacking me, you're attacking the lanterns. That's what you're doing, you mushroom. You're not attacking me, sunshines. But it's so good, you know. You try to mess about with our PR. Yeah, it's a game. We enjoy it. We make the most of it. You know, sometimes when you don't rearm your base, it becomes more glitchier, you know. I've seen it. I've kind of like, every time I go for an island sometimes. Like, this is after my first one got blown, yeah? Yeah, everything's like cookie there, yeah? But this one's thinking, yeah, I could take this down because some of the traps are not reset, you understand? But little know the mushroom, that is more glitchier. Yeah, you have to just reset your ARRRs, all right? You know, some people out there that don't reset their, rearm their base just to carry on with their walls, which is a very smart gameplay. But remember, it becomes more glitchy, you understand? So it favors you. Yeah, it does. Yeah, there's a little thing behind that, so no anyone knew it, neither did I. Yeah, so remember, in your sailing events, if you have parts of the map that have still need to be discovered, as you unveil and unlock and unleash and show each point of those map, what happens is that's a long line. Looks like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, but then the butterfly becoming a caterpillar again. Yeah, so you'll get extra bonus points for those walls that are still covered, that you uncover with your sailing. Yeah, so it's something good to know. Yeah, that was one of the things that were discussed on the forums many mushrooms ago. Mushroom moons. Yeah, we're creating our own linguistics. Listen, many mushrooms ago, once upon a mushroom, what was we were chatting about this on the forums, and what was discussed was they were saying for the Henry Boggs, the best troops to use for the first event sail would be one with 4 witch doctors and the rest bombers. And then what was discussed after that was the fact that each time that you hit a part of your map that has a square there, you get extra bonus tokens for hitting that square. And so it's a good idea to save those squares for the Henry Boggs. Yeah, so this is I'm giving you knowledge of the elders. Yeah, so Lindsay Madoki herself said that it would be always best for a player to keep those squares and uncover those squares only during the Henry Boggs event. Yeah, so this is something new, I'm telling you. Out of the 800 mushroom amount of videos I've made so far, this is the first time I'm telling you that crisp clearly that it's a good idea to leave the squares that you have left on your maps so that you can uncover them during this Henry Boggs event to give you the extra tokens, the extra little bump so you can get a bit more progress. And look, what I'm telling you at a time on a Friday fun day gameplay. I'm telling you, when you still got 5 days to go, yeah? We're halfway through the event here, yeah? We're still making our journey through. Yeah, so please forgive me if I've said anything wrong. Because there's people in the world that are suffering far more than me. You could call me a somebody, you could call me a nobody. You call me what you like. I'm over 1,000 PR, so it's so good. I can only show you one level of gameplay, and this is the point. So it's like, whatever I've said to you in the past, if there's any reason that has kind of pulled you towards me, it's only because sometimes the ones that smile the most are the ones that have suffered and cried the most. Sometimes, when we are unique in our spirituality, it's only because we are more in tune and synchronized with our reality. Sometimes, when you realize that the good times are all behind, never despair, because when you're no more flesh and bones, you'll realize that truly the good times are still behind. Because it's time now to realize, open those eyes of your spirituality, open those eyes of those flesh and bones, open those eyes of the suffering that you've imposed upon yourselves, and unleash your inner being in the most sensible manner. My stomach is rumbling. I'm taking some fish and chips. Yeah, I'm going to follow me nose. I'm going to follow me nose straight downstairs and say hello to everyone in the most nicest way today. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go right downstairs right now. I'm going to hug me mum. It's okay. I forgive you in this life and the next, because you had your own pressures. You didn't know what you were doing. It's so good. I come back round again to me mum again. Yeah, because sometimes when you hit a wall or a spike in life, you have to bounce back to your parents. Yeah, so I'm wishing you all well, wherever you may be. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep retrying, redialing. Yeah, all the possibilities of your spiritualities and your verbal and physicalities, visualizations. Don't impose minimums and limitations upon the human spiritual side, physical side, mental side. Keep a good, great balance between family, work, and your spiritual side. And you'll find, if you don't neglect any of these three sides, you give it the equal amount of time, so close to at least, try to find that balance, and you'll see things start to shape up. That's the one. Thank you all. Stay blessed. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising. And your gameplay enjoyment experience, as it evolves through the Unique Rebel Academy. Get over there. Look at yeah, it's time to hit the bowl. Yeah, and real life. Lindsay. That's the one. There's two of them going into the box there. What they doing? What they doing? Yeah. Basically, the future brings to this game is possibilities of higher outfit levels for the ones that are the strongest. Basically what it is, you look at all the top players in the world, all right? You see the outfits that they're wearing. They don't even know that the silver and the gold outfits are not the ones that are the best ones at the moment. Yeah, they do give a certain specific and more strength to certain troops, but overall, there's other outfits that are far better. That's what I showed you recently about the best outfits that they don't even know. The top players don't even know it. The top players don't even know that you all, the smaller players, can actually catch up and beat them with the outfits and get better and stronger than them quicker. They don't even know it, because if you just done a bit of silo management, outfit management, you'll get ahead of them. They don't even know it. They're mushrooms. I've been through every single type of guild in the whole world. Look where I am right now. I'm saying in general. I've seen what they were doing. I've asked them, they've told me. And I've got that information. And I'm giving that information to you all because I cares. And now that there's no further kind of like updates or whatever, like mushrooms, yeah, because there's no further updates or whatever, they basically what's happening is you're playing catch up, and everyone's catching up right now. And through my channel, if you watch my channel all the time, you're gonna be catching up even quicker. That's the one. And because nature and everything's taking its course, I'm telling you. Yeah, there's small things they can do. If they can apply a whole snow effect, I'm telling you, if they can apply the whole of the snow effect, and they can increase buffs over the Christmas period. Remember, this is important. If you use any of your Christmas outfits during the Christmas time, the festive time, huh? Yeah, I need to take my own advice. Yeah, so basically, if you apply this outfit during the Christmas time, you get an extra buff. Yeah, you get an extra buff during the seasonal time. So what am I doing? What we doing? Yeah, so this is what you need to do. You need to know what's important. You need to know what is the next step forwards. You need to understand and be able to create the betterment in your gameplay. And the way you do it is you follow, or at least you listen, right? You listen to what I say. Listen to what Unique Rebel says. And you try to follow the betterment. Yeah, you try to follow the better way. There's some of these outfits are not really helping me, as much as I'd like them to. So I choose maybe not to use some of them. But this is what it is, you see. But believe me when I say silver and golds are great, but they'll only be better or worthy of using once they have kind of leveled up a bit. But the gold ones will never level up. This is my Easter egg. The silver ones will level up. The gold ones will not level up until the end. That's when the Christmas and the Halloween ones will level up. You'll see the Christmas ones are not leveled up at all, and neither are the gold ones, because these are the ones they're trying to sell. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a business. Do you understand? It's good to know and understand how these businesses are working. On the suffering of others. No. Look, Medokki have done a lot in this game for all those that be worthy. They've gone through a long journey. And many games have fallen, and they're still standing. But they might not be creating more content. But they will. I know they will. I have my hope in Lindsay. There she goes up. Yeah, so I have my trust and hope in her good hands, in her good heart, and her good visualizations and spirituality without imposing limitations and minimums. That's the one. Yeah, so please let me go, because I could be going on. This video is probably like 37 minutes. Every time I say 17 minutes, it hits about 37, 32 minutes. Yeah, it's Friday Fun Day. Please accept my apologies if I've said anything out of line, but ultimately it had to be said because it's important that you know who I am, what I've been through. No one says these things, you understand? No one says these kind of things. So because I've allowed my experience of real life, look, none of us had a choice, you understand, to be where we are from and whatever. Ultimately, we are who we are. And you are, and I am Unique Rebel, but you are, all those that be worthy and more. So I give to you without holding back, wishing you well wherever you may be. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising in your gameplay, enjoyment, experience, evolving, and most importantly, in the real lives. Kadabadoof. That's the one. Kadabadoof.